Very sadly, we're a nation in decline.
Donald Trump took to his own Truth Social to post this video. But it wasn't just another day online for the former leader of the free world.
Donald Trump has been indicted
on federal charges
over his handling of classified documents.
For the second time in just over 2 months, Donald Trump has been indicted. This time, the 7 criminal charges are related to the willful retention of national security material, obstruction and conspiracy. It's all about Trump's alleged mishandling of over 100 classified documents kept from his time as president and then taken to his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. So now,
this makes him the first former U.S. president in history to be indicted on federal charges.
And despite the president's previous posturing,
If you're the president of the United States, you can declassify just by saying it's declassified, even by thinking about it.
it seems he can't actually magically declassify classified documents.
It is what it is.
So, as other Republican presidential hopefuls and former Trump allies take aim squarely at their old boss,
President Trump also demanded that I choose between him and the Constitution. I chose the Constitution.
There is only one lane to the Republican nomination for president, and Donald Trump's at the head of it, and you need to go right through him and make the case against him, and that's what I intend to do.
is Trump down and out or more dangerous than ever?
I'm innocent, and we will prove that very, very soundly and hopefully very quickly. Thank you very much.
Steve Clemens is here to hold us tight and tell us everything's going to be okay. That's right. Isn't that right, Steve? Yeah?
Just gonna, everything is just fine. No problem at all.
Look, there's so much legal noise around Trump. Is this the one that matters?
It matters a big deal in terms of a setup of a potential second set of indictments. This is the first time in American history that an American president or a former American president has been charged with criminal charges in a federal case. This has never happened before. We're in new territory, but he's also got potentially other charges that are out there. So this wounds President Trump in the eyes of many, but it doesn't knock him out. But Fulton County, Georgia, is considering an indictment regarding Donald Trump's role in meddling in the 2020 election. And many people say that could be a knockout blow.
How strong is the case against Trump on this particular indictment?
Well, we haven't seen the material yet, so I'll reserve judgment on how strong it is. But we do know that there is information that the special counsel Jack Smith has come by that includes Trump talking about a classified memo involving the potential invasion and attack by the United States against Iran. That document still has not been found or returned to federal government. We also have knowledge that Jack Smith knows of some internal discussions among Trump's legal advisors about what is going on with voice memos related to that. And then there's an interesting one that's just really out of left field, where I find it fascinating. I don't know if it's part of it, but about a pool draining at Mar-a-Lago, getting water out of a pool that apparently flooded where all the servers were. The servers, monitoring cameras of who was moving what around Mar-a-Lago, and that may very well be part of the indictment, but we'll find out on Tuesday.
Steve, President Trump's still a leading Republican candidate, obviously, but might this get in the way of him campaigning? I mean, his poll numbers seem to go up every time they arrest him for anything.
Well, he was listening to Elvis last night and eating calmly and sending out fundraising emails. Look, if there's one person, who can walk and get indicted at the same time, it's Donald Trump. I mean, he is, basically someone very comfortable in the past with just dealing with lots of legal challenges. He's often used the legal system to sue, his rivals. And so, it's there. But I think this is a little bit different. I mean, this is a historic moment. I think it's going to be a significant distraction to him. But if there's anybody that can campaign and be very, very focused on what he wants to get, it's Donald Trump. He is not out of this race. And if anything, we're seeing a lot of Republicans rally to his cause right now.
What Trump track? What Elvis track Trump listening to?
I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I got to find out. I'll let you know.
Steve, with all this charge about classified documents, there's been talk that other politicians, including the current president, Biden, have had classified documents found at their residences. What is the difference between what Trump's done and these other issues?
Well, the difference is that, at least, the way we've seen it is, Joe Biden invited people in. Hey, go take a look, cooperate. What we see potentially with Donald Trump is that the records were asked for, seen, and that after the fact, I think this is another part of the evidence, is that Trump's staff continued to hide those documents, to move them around in Mar-a-Lago. And so this is where potential charges, we know one of these charges is a charge under the Espionage Act. Remarkable. We don't know what it is, but that's a heavy-sounding word. Also, obstruction of justice, meaning getting in the way of the investigation. False statements, meaning false statements after he had said in failure to comply with these requests. So Donald Trump allegedly did not cooperate with federal investigators. I think Joe Biden and also Mike Pence, Vice President Mike Pence, who's running for president now, also had classified documents. Both of those people cooperated with authorities. It does not look like Donald Trump's team did.
Unconfirmed, it could be Heartbreak Hotel that he was listening to. Steve Clemens, thank you. Thank you very much.
I bet you're right.
Suspicious minds. Yeah, man.
Obviously.
I was working on that for so long, Hamish. Steve Clemens, thank you so much.
Thank you.